I'm officially kicking off Rejection Awareness Week. This is not about rejection. This is about the risk that leads to love. And I want your stories to help celebrate. My love story, well, I was at Mailboxes, etc., making copies, and this woman walked in. And I found her really interesting, smart, attractive. And I walked up to her and I said what I was thinking. I said, "Excuse me, you look really familiar. I think I know you." And she looked at me and said, "I don't think I know you." And I said, are you sure? I said, "Did you grow up here?" And she said, "Well, I lived here till I was 5 and I moved away." And I said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's you after all these years. Do you remember me?" And she said, "No, I really don't." And I said, "Actually, I don't know you, but if I did, this would be so exciting to see you after all these years." And she thought that was kind of funny. And she was sending her fax, so she had to wait till she got her confirmation. And I was making my copies. And we started talking. And I said to her what I was thinking. I said, "It was really nice talking to you. Can I give you a call?" And she said, "Sure." And then she gave me her number. And she wrote it on the back of her receipt. And I still have that receipt, and I'll show it to you sometime. I kept the receipt because I need it for tax purposes. But I later gave it to her as a gift. I called her a week later, not because I was playing hard to get, but I had to go to a convention. I came back, and I asked her on a date. She later told me she was annoyed that it took me so long to call her, but I wanted to make sure I could have a really good conversation and ask her on a date. And I did. I asked her if she wanted to go on a date. And I used the word date because when you say date, someone knows you might be romantically interested. So we went on this great date. We went to the Half Shell in Chicago, went to Kingston Mines, and we danced a little bit. I'm a terrible dancer. We had a kiss. It was great. We saw each other for the next 8 days. On the 9th day, she said she needed to take a break. Things were moving too fast. And I said, "I understand. It'd be great to keep dating, but if you need to see other people or take a break, I understand, and I'll force myself to see other people." And I was really cool with rejection, which I think made her think, why was I so okay with this? Because the next day she called me and said, "You want to get back together? Do you want to go out?" And I said, "That'd be great." And we've been married now for 23 years. Wow. And together for even longer. And the only way that I was able to find my wife is that I was able to go for it. I was able to take the risk that leads to love, because before every kiss is a risk. And so many of you are so afraid to do this. So to celebrate Rejection Awareness Week, the week before Valentine's Day, we're going to celebrate the risk. And I'm asking you to share your stories. How did you meet your significant other? Give me as many details as possible. I'm going to share these stories throughout the week. I started doing this in 2003. This is in the Dallas Morning News. And there I am. See, I was writing an advice column. And all those years ago, I recognized there are so many people waiting for other people to enter their lives, but it all starts with a risk. So celebrate Rejection Awareness Week. Send me your stories, and I will share them as we celebrate the risk that leads to love.